It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Hello fellow tankers, I, Leomatiko, am today bringing you a very exciting game, in my opinion at least, in the STB-1 Japanese Tier 10 medium tank. And as you can see, I am in a platoon with Fire Dragon 64 in his Waffenträger auf E100, and we're playing on Mountain Pass. So now, I like to play in this map on two ways, especially from this spawn. I either rush to the left now, where I'm looking now, or I sit here and try countering their scouts. This time I decided to go here, and look at everything I see. I peek out, miss that shot, annoyingly, could have done some nice damage. So then I see, oh look, nice tank there, let me just aim here. And oh, I zoom out, and oh, when I zoom back in again, he's right there, because I was looking at that 1390 in front of me. So now back up, and mess up their rock, in true tradition. So now I'm just hovering here, making sure, trying to keep them in check. I want to push up, but then I'd open myself up to all those lines. And then Fire Dragon says, bloody Artie just shot me. I was like, really? Yeah, I'm on 9%. Like, oh, damn. So spin around, and see he's literally just there on 9%. So I'm like, okay, I'll try covering and make sure that they can't shoot you. So I look forward, spotted, and I see that 140 firing that lovely heat shell straight into Fire Dragon 64. Which is a shame, because I was trying to protect him, but hey, you can't win them all. So now I'm still sitting here, take a blind shot, and then I see that 57 heavy to my left, and I'm going, oh, this is going to hurt. First shot, he fires into the rocks. I'm like, yes. Try angling. Second shot, he takes out my tracks. I repair. Third shot, he kills my driver. I heal him. Fourth shot, he misses. So I'm like, I've already taken quite a beating. I've used both my repair kit and my health kit. So I just want to get out of there. Drive into loads of shit. Knock over trees. All the things you're not really supposed to do, because Artie was aiming this direction. So now I'm playing this position here behind this rock, which is a fallback position that I like using. And I'm waiting for that 57 heavy to maybe peek again so I can put a cheeky shot into him. I peek out a bit more, and here I use my zoom mod to zoom just in a bit more. But I'm very cautious, because I've already taken two big hits from that 57 heavy. And I am medium, so I don't have much health or armoring. Plant one right into the 57 heavy as revenge, and because I have a very good reload, fire again, and boom! Ammo rack. Very nice. And as it's tradition for myself, I have to write either boom when I ammo rack someone, or just blaze when I set someone on fire into the chat. This time it was just a boom. So now here I'm playing, and then I see that IS-8, and because I can never pin anyone in the back, I bounce in true ITU tradition. And so now I'm looking at it, and then I see those two Jägerus. I'm like, oh god, they're gonna push and they're just gonna mow everybody down. I sit here, put one quick cheeky perfect average damage roll into the lower plate, and I'm just hiding him going, they're just gonna push us and kill us all. That 54E1 gets taken out, which is very helpful. I'm just seeing these two Jägerus here. He fires, so I know his reload is about 17 seconds, so I push him. Put one into him like that. Back up, he rams me a bit, put into another one, he rams me a bit more, and dies. Now I go back to behind this rock to hide from the Jägeru. And then he fires, so I'm starting to count. 1, 2, 3. I know that as soon as he gets to 17, he's reloaded again. Dodge all those corpses, take my time, and track him. He repairs. Here starts turning again, so I just track him, no damage again. I back up, and then just proceed to hammer his frontal cog, making sure he's tracked and damaging him. And the guy himself says congrats or GG in chat. So I'm like, well, that's nice. And all this time I'm in TeamSpeak with Fire Dragon 64, I'm going, I think something's wrong. Someone's actually being nice in World of Tanks. You don't see that very often. So now I have the option of trying to save the RT and probably getting killed, I don't really want to push in, but then I look at the minimap and see that I have 2 heavy tanks coming in to help me. So I'm like, sure, I'll go here and wait for them to get here, and then we can push him. So right now it's not looking good. Right now it's a 4v4 scenario. But we don't have much health, and I don't know and they still have 2 arties. 2 very big arties, which are very, very, very scary. So here's that E100 who moves in for that kill on the object. And then there's the IS-7 who also moves in. I'm just sitting here waiting to see if I can support, and the arty takes out the E100 in a splash damage. Push up, bounce a shot in, or I fire a shot and bounce idly, put a shot straight through him, and he takes out the IS-7. So now it's a 2 versus 4 club, or 2 versus 4 right now. He's firing pure heat because he's got skill. I'm sitting here tracked. I bounce. He bounces too. I repair my tracks and move back so that it's only turret versus turret. And then goes my last ally, so that's a 4 versus 1. And because the object thinks that or underestimates my reload, he goes very aggressive, misses, I put a shell through him, and now it's a 1 versus 3. So now I'm really, really, really scared because Arty has proved my point by that shell landing very close to me. I move back to my original spot because they still have an E100, a T92 and an M53-55, who are all very, very powerful tanks, and I'm a one-shot for every single one of them. So now I'm sitting here, waiting to see what the E100 does, because I can spot the entire row across. Benefit of coated optics and a very good crew. I'll go bridge, or I'll spot bridge at least. And then a E100 tells me that's a good path to take, and I affirmative that. And the STB is a very nice tank because not only does it have the best DPM out of any of the tier 10 mediums, it has very good mobility and sometimes quite trollish armor. I've bounced some pretty big guns on here, so now I'm peeking, and look what I find here, a T92. Take him out, and I'm only spotted because I fired. So now I do a bit of slinky serpentining, hide there, and boom! There's the 53-55 trying to snipe me. So now I change my path completely again. I drive back again into the slaughterfest of the Jägerus and all those dead corpses, and I go back to the spot I just was at just to check if the E100 isn't trying to cross the field, because I don't actually know how much health he has left. So then I decide it's safe enough, I'm gonna push along in here. And now I'm thinking, do I go for heat ammo or APCR? And I'm talking to Fire Dragon and TeamSpeak at the same time, and he goes, it's up to you. So I'm like, I'll go for heat. So I reload the heat, and 6.3 second reload is very fast, so I can comfortably and safely swap ammo just like that. And I'm using the excellent mobility of the STB-1 to travel across half the map in, what, half a minute or so? And this part I'm really, really nervous, because I have no clue where they are. E100 was last spotted by their base, but even though an E100 is a very slow tank, it's been quite a while since he was last spotted. He could have been, well, he could be anywhere, to be honest. I knock over these trees, and then there comes the 53-55. I back up, and he fails. Luckily for me, I just back up again and plant a shot through him. So now it's me versus an E100. I'm a one-shot for him, and I don't know how much health he has. So I'm very, very cautious, driving quite slowly. And there he's pinged, right to the right of me. And look, oh, 419 health. One high roll and I can kill him, but one low roll and he still kills me. So now I do the stupid mistake of actually driving towards him. I'm getting more tips in chat by them pinging the map. And I see he starts to side scrape or angle his armor very well against me, so there's no point. So I go to retreat, but then he pushes me. I fire my heat and it does nothing. And then there's Duke Nukem in the background giving us helpful advice. So at this point my heart rate goes up massively, because this is a very tense situation and I don't do well in these kind of tense situations. So now I keep zooming in thinking that I have a shot, hoping he doesn't have a shot, and it's just a ring of roses. Waiting for one person to make a mistake so that the other one can pounce. So I think, can I get a shot here? Yes, but he's also looking here. I try getting him to push one side, I succeed. I push here, he goes back. And I shoot the cog, but he fired, so now I'm counting again. The time to reload, drive past him, and with my excellent reload, put a heat shell through his tracks. But then I swap back to APCR, because heat doesn't really seem to do it. Plant one straight there. Hoping to set him on fire, but no luck. And then hit boom, put one straight through his side, and here you have a ace tanker, a top gun, and a high caliber in the STB-1. 5,000 damage, 2,000 XP, and 34,000 walkaway. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.